Thank you for joining us. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Tyrese Maxey.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey is out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Kuzma. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started. Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
Embiid, a screen on Jackson. Pass to Embiid. The three ball. They grab their own miss. George against Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid passes to Oubre. Over Lillard. Oubre can't hit.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Oubre with a steal. Drummond goes in. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Jackson against Maxey. Out to Oubre. Maxey on the wing. Here he goes. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Maxey's got his second basket on the night. Lillard looking around. The kick out to Kuzma. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. George with it, defended by Jackson. There's the triple. George, and that's good.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you.
Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
Bucks trail by 7. Lillard outside to stop the run. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
George, a screen on Jackson. Here's Maxey with the drive. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Kuzma with a screen on Maxey. Kuzma outside. No good on the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Embiid. No points so far. They double team George. Back to Embiid. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Out to the right wing. Pass to George. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. George with a steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Lillard with the ball. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Oubre. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, small forward. The Sixers lead by 12. Maxey with it. Jackson in his pocket. Stolen by Jackson. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on video review, it's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Now here's Maxey. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Screen by Embiid. George for 3, nails it from 3. George has got 10 points in the game.
We've seen George hit some threes from way downtown before, and he's at it again.
Lillard against Maxey. The kick out to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Shot's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Screen by Embiid. George with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Embiid. Kicks it to George. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Fires for 3. The shot no good. Bucks trail by 12. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Now here's Lillard going inside. Dame on the take.
Now, when Dame's on the move, you know something good's going to happen.
Maxey surveys. Embiid, a screen on Jackson. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. Over Oubre. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
So it's Philadelphia now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's George. The kick out to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard against Oubre. An easy 2 on the layup.
Going up inside Oubre with a nice rhythm touch there.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:31 left in the second. Lillard left side.
Overall, struggling to get buckets from three-point land this half. And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Who was stolen by Lillard. Driving in. Ooh, Lillard finishing with authority.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
Back to Maxey. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Drummond finds Oubre. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Oubre's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Maxey. Lets it go from the wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Deflects the pass. He got it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the...
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Looking at Philadelphia, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big...
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that's it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got Walker, and it's Edwards in at the 3. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Pass to McCain. Back to Walker. 4 on the clock. Yes, it's good. Walker's got his first points of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Prince. Here's Portis. Takes it inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Portis can get going at his size. He charged in there, and he found himself a look.
To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Trent. 3-pointer. Can't get it to drop.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Trent for 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Walker for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And then Portis with the dunk.
No stopping Bobby P. That time powers through to the foul.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the evening. The Sixers lead by 16. Here's Walker. He takes it in. The kick out to Edwards. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. And here are the Sixers now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Clock at 6. Walker for 3. That won't go either for Walker. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Trent. Walker pulls down the board.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Bona. Gets to see a basket. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Porter. Pass to Prince. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 15-point game. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Prince with the bucket.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Walker against Trent. Pass to Edwards. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Prince. Can't hit from in close.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 14. Trent left side. Drops in the layup for 2.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards against Prince. Pass to Bona. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. And so it's Philadelphia in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. The hustle they've shown on. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. The Sixers lead by 15. Drummond to screen on Jackson. For 3, Maxey. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the 2nd and last game of a quick homestand. George passes to Embiid. Now Drummond. Outside Oubre. Drummond to screen on Jackson. And here's Oubre from the arc. Offensive rebound. Up top, Maxey. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. And the 76ers lead by 20.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
There's the screen by Kuzma. Lillard against Maxey. Lillard passes to Kuzma. And that one's good.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
George scanning the floor. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Maxey against Lillard. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, B.A. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along? than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day. Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
The Bucks trail by 21. Lillard passes to Jackson. The kick out to Kuzma. This one for three. Gets the three to fall.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Here's Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And he makes a first.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Lillard against Maxey. Kuzma with a screen on Maxey. For three, here's Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Oubre. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Maxey. In transition, here they come. Up ahead for the finish. And then Embiid with the dunk.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Lillard against George. Pass to Oubre. 6 to shoot. It's George with the drive. And the jam by George.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Maxey.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Kicks it to George. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Maxey. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Count it. Good. 30 seconds left in the 4th. George outside. Back to Maxey. Launches it. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Lillard finds Kuzma, fires the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Live on 2K Sports. And as a coach, Dan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything, from the way we practice to the way we prepare for games to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Oh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just his size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Now here is Holiday. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Out to White. Tatum setting the pick for White. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner. Tatum with it. He takes it in. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Tatum's got his second bucket.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
Here's George, and he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's White. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Here's White. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Maxey finds George. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And good that time. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Screen by Porzingis. To the wing right side. White against Maxey. Good on the bucket. White's got 7 points.
And the length of White is kind of surprising. He's got about a 6'8" wingspan, and that helps him down low.
Oubre outside. And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Pass to White. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, then you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
76ers foul.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hard-working. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Now, here's George. 6 points for him. Maxey looking it over. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Outside, Porzingis. Latrey cranes it from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Doesn't take much from Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Outside Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Embiid finds Maxey. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. Down low. Here's Oubre. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Outside White. Can't connect from long distance. Derek White has been on display for Boston. He comes away with 11. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
On the court for the Celtics. And on the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Maxey. To the middle. Embiid inside. Headed by Porzingis. Embiid inside. He's against Porzingis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Maxey against Holiday. Back to White. Jacks up a 3. Maxey grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Drew Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And here's Maxey following Jaylen Brown's 3. Pass to George. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
Embiid wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Right side, White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. And he drives in. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Out to the wing. Inside. And stolen by Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And here's Maxey following Jaylen Brown's three. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Poked away. And they're running. And George kicks to Embiid. Embiid goes in, and Embiid throws it down.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
Here's Holiday. Outside White. Back to Holiday from the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Embiid. Driving in. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. And George with the stuff.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
Holiday against George. Outside Holiday. And so Boston again turning it over. Philadelphia's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Outside for George. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half, and he lays it straight in. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. White looking around. Pass to Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Up in time. Got it! Oh!
Amazing! Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the fans.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile.
Okay, guys, now let's... Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
They've got Lonnie Walker. Edwards is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's McCain in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Pritchard. No good with the triple. 76ers trailing. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. It's rebounded by Walsh. Craig sets a screen. Pass to Pritchard. A 3-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Shots good by Walker.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Cornette. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Drummond the screen. Walker with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got 5. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
They set the screen. Craig passes to Cornette. Back to Craig. Fires at the elbow. Rebound by the 76ers.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Boston has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Hauser. Nailed from three-point land. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Walker goes in and finished off by Walker.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Here's McCain. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Drummond's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Here's Hauser. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 3. And finished off by Walker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Walker goes in, and the dunk by Walker.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Pass to Cornette. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Unloads.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. To the right side. Here's the screen. Craig passes to Walsh. Fires the 3. Great D that time from Edwards. The 76ers leading by 5. Now Walker, he's got 12. Here's McCain. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the one. In the corner, Tatum with it. They grab their own miss. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Goes back up. Out to Porzingis. For three. Rebound by the 76ers.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside for George. Embiid with a screen on Brown. George looking over the floor. And the three off target. Celtics trail by 5. George against White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Pass to Porzingis from downtown. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's George. Oubre outside. Now here's Embiid. Headed by Porzingis. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
George against Brown. Lock at 6. Brown against George. Puts up a deep three.
Well, you could really feel Brown's defensive focus there. He was determined to affect the shot.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Maxey. He can't get that one. Good D by Holiday. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Out to Porzingis to take the lead. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tatum with it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws. The coach's challenge has been...
Some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Ida screen. Here's Tatum. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Holiday against Maxey. Oubre outside. Maxey finds Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good!
big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
White against Maxey.
Yeah, we've seen White's confidence as a scorer grow over time, which is why he stays aggressive when he catches fire.
Outside, George. Pass, Yabusele. Back to George. There's the three. And it's White with the rebound. Porzingis sets the pick for White. And Holiday has it in the corner. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Here's Brown. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one misses.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Walker's checked in for Philadelphia.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
George dishes to Embiid and taken away by Brown. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. On the wing, Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Porzingis against Walker. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. Tatum with a screen on Walker. Here's Holiday, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
76ers trailing. Outside, George. Here's the three. We're just over a minute into overtime here. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
The kick out to Tatum. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Walker with the screen for Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Outside, White. Porzingis with a screen on Walker. Outside, Porzingis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. White drives in. Outside, Porzingis. Going inside.
Yes! Huge points from Porzingis. With his massive size, I like going to him.
Pass to Embiid. George with the ball. He's covered by Brown. It falls. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
White with it. George picks him up. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Drummond with a screen on Holiday. Missed. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg...
into it. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Now here's Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And it's a Celtics ball. It's a 3-point game. Holiday from long range. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Jackson outside. Pass to Lopez. From down in the low post, it goes.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
White with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
That one misses for Tatum. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Now here's White. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Lillard against Holiday. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's White. His last outing, we saw him score 22. 4-3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Lopez, the screen on White. Here's Lillard. And he makes it.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
It's Brown on the wing. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. There's the drive. The kick out to White. Shot clock at 6. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And that one's good for Porzingis.
This is what the fans want to see from Kristaps. The 7-footer knocking down threes.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. No problems knocking that one down.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
White, good. White's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Lillard. 15 in his last outing. Kuzma for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Celtics lead by 3. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's got 6 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday against Lillard. The kick out to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. That shot is off. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis getting it done inside.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Counted from distance. He has 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Porzingis. From behind the arc. And the Celtics another three.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Lillard looking around. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Lillard passes to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Finishing with authority.
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point lead. Last time they met in Boston.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Boston in second.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
Kuzma up top. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Kuzma's got 5. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Lillard against Holiday. Portis outside. And he drives in. And then Portis with the dunk.
B.A., Forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now here's Holiday. Porzingis for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Brown. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Boston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Holiday from long range. Drains the triple. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Lillard passes to Jackson. Kuzma against Brown. Kuzma outside. Jacks up a 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. 3 on 3. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Outside White. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics out in front, up by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what.
And moving along, and that is going to do.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. They've got Luke Cornett. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Walsh in at the small forward position. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Third is Brook Lopez.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hand.
Oh, my goodness! How about that?
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
And Pritchard, here we go. Pass to Cornett. To the right side. Here's Hauser. Back to Cornett. Shoots over Lopez. Rebounded by Lopez.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
From downtown. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Boston leading by 11. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Porter gets the bucket.
You're coming right at you. KPJ playing with intensity.
Boston has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Pritchard. Goes up on the wing. Here's Cornette. Second shot opportunity. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Trent outside. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Craig with a screen. Here's Pritchard. Knocks down the long J. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And you know for that matchup with the Thunder, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Trent, the pass to Lopez. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
A minute 50 left in the third. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Porter. From deep. Walsh can't get it to go. The Bucks trail by 8. Trent, the pass to Sims. And he can't get that one. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Walsh. Fires the 3. Craig on the wing. He's scoreless. Fires in the triple. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Trent with it. Working on Cornette. Lopez passes to Trent. Back to Lopez. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics lead by 11. Here's Hauser. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. From the arc. The rebound by Sims. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trent outside. Lopez against Craig. Lopez passes to Porter. Lopez, the screen. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the key for Lopez is getting established positioning. Once this happens, the D has to foul him.
So both teams making some changes here. And Lopez drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Right side, Holiday. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Porzingis sets a screen. The shot by Holiday, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Inside. Porzingis passes to White. Now Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Holiday. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
5 to shoot. Shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Kuzma, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Celtics lead by 4. Outside White. Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. Outside Porzingis. Here's the teardrop. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from Portis.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Jackson outside. Out to Portis. Pass to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's Brown for 3. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks trail by 4. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Porzingis with a screen on Prince. White for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, deflected. Kuzma finds Jackson. To the wing, right side. Kuzma against Brown. There's Jackson with the 3. And no good. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. To snap the cold streak. Here's Holiday. Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Holiday against Prince. To the paint. Tatum with a steal. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. And this was
Thursday night. Presentation here on, and a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Joel Embiid out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Those might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Now here's Lillard. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3.
Very few shoot the 3 ball as well as Lillard does, so you want him taking those shots as much as possible.
Count it, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. Back to Lillard. Five on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And the shot goes down. Lillard's got 9.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. Embiid with a screen on Kuzma. Embiid in the corner. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. Embiid. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Lillard with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Now, here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
The Bucks trail. Here's Lillard. Maxey with the block. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Maxey. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
To the inside and stolen by Drummond. Maxey looking it over. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The kick out to Lopez over Drummond. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
To the wing on the left, and Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Bucks trail by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to Embiid. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Maxey. And the rejection by Jackson. Lillard with it. Maxey covering. Lillard surveying the D. The kick out to Lopez. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. That one goes in. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Maxey kicks to George. Kicks it out to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee with the rebound. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of a scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop, banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Now, here's Portis. Jackson looking around, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Milwaukee. From deep, George hits it from three-point range. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth from the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here they are, game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time. Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
The 76ers leading by 4. Drills it from outside. George has got 11.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Lillard with it. George picks him up. Pass to Portis. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now, here's Portis. No scoring in this one.
And let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 22 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Here's Embiid. It's Drummond, top of the key. Back to Embiid. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to Indiana. And Portis throws it down.
Slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Pass to Embiid. Oubre outside. Releases from 15, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Lillard, the pass to Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Kuzma against George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, with Drummond's free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical with him inside. I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Portis kicks to Lillard. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 14 points.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Oubre inside the three-point line. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one other. Halftime just yet. officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers.
And that is it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The 76ers in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. It seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Lonnie Walker. Edwards is out there with Yabusele, and it's Bona in at the 5. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
But we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Trent passes to Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
From deep, Walker. Rebound, Milwaukee. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. There's the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. The putback. Walker on the follow. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Porter. The rebound by Yabusele.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
7th in field goal percentage, and they were in the top 10 in rebounding. That was one of the things that they hung their hat on. Never really let up energy-wise on the backboards.
And you go back to their scoring last season with all the weapons they had, putting points on the board was never a problem. Bucks trail by 4. Prince wide open. Misses the 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Walker. Rebounded by the Bucks. Trent outside. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Grimes. And there's the drive. Howard down with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's Prince on the wing. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Grimes, defended by Trent. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 8.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Porter. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia leading by 5. Walker looking for an opening. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And a wide open look for Walker. Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
To stop the run. And Trent with the lay-in. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 43 seconds left in the 3rd. Walker in the post. Porter's there. Here's Edwards. Pass to Grimes. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Porter. Outside Portis. Bucks passing it around. 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule, and so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Lillard against Maxey. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Another monster night for Dame. Par for the course with him.
Oubre on the wing. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Kelly Oubre.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders foul him. He's a real force in this league, folks.
And the second free throw, good. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Shot clock at 5. With the fadeaway. Yep, that one goes.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Lillard finds Lopez. To the paint. And the dunk by Lopez.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Drummond sets the screen for George. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Kicks it out to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Jackson. Pass to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Kuzma. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Kuzma. That 3 off the mark. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. No coverage that time. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by George. The 76ers leading by 14. And that one's good. Maxey.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Outside, George. The 3. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game. And
yeah! And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Great move there. That spin was something.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Jackson. Over to the left wing. Lillard from outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Out to the right wing. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. for Greg Anthony.
This is Brian Anderson. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey out there with Paul George. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Knocks it loose. Holiday surveying the floor. Porzingis with a screen on George. The drive by Holiday. The kick out to White. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Ask pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Brown against George. Up top, Embiid. Outside, Oubre. Embiid, a screen on White. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
White against Maxey. White drives in, and he throws it down with one hand.
Well, how about that drive by Derek White? This guy has so much to his game.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Outside White. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Maxey is such a crafty finisher. Let him get to the rim, and he'll make the most of it.
White for 3. He buries it from 3. White's got 7. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Maxey, here we go. And he dunks it down.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed, going downhill.
Driving inside. Yep, that one goes. 9 points in the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Maxey passes to George. Embiid, a screen on Brown. For 3, George. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life.
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Tatum, a screen on Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Porzingis. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
It's George on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Here's Yabusele. He's guarded by White, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. White looking it over. Outside Porzingis. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. George with the block.
Sixers ball.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Maxey. And he converts the layup. Maxey's got 8 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Outside Holiday. No good from outside. The Sixers lead by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game play.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner 3, he'll take it.
Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Here's White. Outside Tatum. Brown with a screen. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. What a performance for Ty. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Paul George out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Yabusele in at the 4.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And finished off by Tatum.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
It's hauled in by White. Celtics trail by 4. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Porzingis sets a screen. White, the pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. It's Tatum working inside.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
George passes to Oubre. And slammed it home, and the foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on White.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Embiid, a screen on Brown. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Tatum looking it over. Tatum barreling in. White for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
George, a deep 3. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brown with it. Oubre picks him up. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Porzingis with a screen on George. Holiday finds Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Yabusele. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 7.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And here's Brown for 3. They get it back. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Holiday for 3. Drills it from deep. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Maxey, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Tatum against Maxey. Oh, Tatum stuffing it home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. George, a screen on Holiday. Maxey passes to George. Pass to Oubre. Embiid with it. 4 on the clock. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Tatum a screen on Maxey. They kick it out to Porzingis. And here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. And that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Tatum inside. Pulls it. Again, Boston.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Looking at Philadelphia, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, and returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Luke Cornett out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Craig. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Tyrese Maxey.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Pritchard. And the three-pointer goes. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Craig with a screen on Walker. Here's Hauser. Pass to Cornette. It's stolen by Drummond.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play, adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
They set the pick. The 3 from Craig. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Grimes, the pass to Walker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Walker. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Pritchard. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Pritchard. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out to Craig. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the screen. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Boy, how about Quentin Grimes attacking off the bounce? That is a pretty play.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Pass to Bona. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics trail by 10. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Cornette. Drummond defending. Here's Hauser. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Bona with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And he lobs it up. And Drummond with the jam.
How about the anticipation from Andre Drummond, understanding the alley-oop is there and converting with style.
Here's Pritchard. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Cornette to stop the drought. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Cornette sets a screen. Here's Pritchard. Another shot. Here's Walsh. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Walker for 3. They get the rebound. Let's go with a 3. Deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Got it off in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Kelly Oubre, Paul George out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. White for three. It's rebounded by George. Philadelphia leading by 14. And Embiid throws it down.
Getting out in transition, you love to see this hustle from Embiid.
Well, the Celtics shooting around 53%, a nice number. The kick to Tatum. From deep three-point range. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oubre passes to George. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Embiid, a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. And here's Embiid. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Porzingis with it. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Here's Maxey. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
It's Brown on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Embiid. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Holiday finds Brown. White on the wing. Porzingis sets a screen, and Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Tatum. The three is up. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia leading by 14. For three, George. Porzingis grabs the board. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Inside. Off the lob. Jason Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Pass to George. A minute 39 left in the game. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Maxey passes to George. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Maxey. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Paul George.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
For three, George. Tatum pulls it in. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Maxey.
Get on Tyrese.
Pass to George. Here's the three. Holiday grabs the miss. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
Basketball. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Jackson, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for Boston, Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here's Porzingis. Tatum with the screen on Jackson. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Bucks, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
And it's Prince penetrating. Jackson against White. Giannis sets a screen for Jackson. Inside, 5 to shoot. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Porzingis, that's a 2. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Holiday. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Holiday's got 7 points.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
It's Jackson with the drive, and it's White with the rebound. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Giannis. Holiday the pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Prince. Shot clock at 5 to the inside and stolen by Prince. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Finished off the break. And it's 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Outside Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Boston needs to get off his shot. Brown the pass to White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Holiday looking for an opening. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. Over Lopez. Brown, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Taken away by Holiday. Stolen by Jackson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Porzingis with a screen on Prince. White, good. White's got his third bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Giannis' screen on White. With 1 on the clock. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, leading by just 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Here's Porzingis, and he makes good on the layup.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
Prince wide open, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Prince has got his first basket. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. To the middle, here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Holiday. And it's sent back by Prince. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jackson against White. Jackson looking around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Second team foul.
Austin with the ball. Now here is Holiday. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Up top, Brown. Covered by Giannis.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot. Oh, man. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Holiday against Jackson. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Out to Kuzma. Prince outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Over onto the Kumbo.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
Inside. Onto the Kumbo. Automatic.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
White against Prince. Porzingis with a screen on Prince. White down low. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the 3-ball is good. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Prince can't hit.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 1. It's time now to go. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
You look at the Celtics. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low. I'd be picking up that.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
They've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys the...
And that'll do it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Sims in at the 4-man position. Here's Pritchard, covered by Lillard. Pritchard passes to Cornette. Good D by Lopez.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said you can play small and big. You have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time. time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Craig with a screen on Lillard. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Down low. Cornette can't get it to go.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Lillard finds Lopez. Back to Lillard. There's a screen. And that one, good. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Craig with a screen on Lillard. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lopez, no luck. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Hauser, defended by Trent, and it's good, 2 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
1:22 left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard. Lillard with the rebound. Bucks leading by 5. Inside, here's Sims, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Pritchard. Cans it from downtown. Pritchard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bucks. Here's Pritchard, covered by Lillard. Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard, right wing. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Craig sets a screen. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Sims. Kicks it out to Lillard. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Pass to Jackson. Prince against Holiday, and it's Prince penetrating. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Holiday up top. Back to Brown. Tatum on the wing. And they get it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's White.
Awesome D from Torian right there. A big reason why he's on the floor right now.
Busted. No good that time either. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis flies the other way.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Holiday. Tatum with a screen on Jackson. Holiday gets the bucket.
Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Outside Jackson. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The second chance effort. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Holiday attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Jackson against White. Ball's knocked loose. High post, Jackson. Launches a three. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. It's to Porzingis. Five on the clock. Back to Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Stolen by Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
Outside, Porzingis. Holiday, a screen on Portis. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. Milwaukee leading by 7. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by White. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And here is Tatum. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:31 left in the fourth. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Milwaukee. Prince in the corner. The Bucks working the ball around. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma. No good from outside. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Antetokounmpo.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Jackson against Holiday. Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by Holiday. This one for 3. Laces one from 3.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This wins. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David